What's the prerequisite for any group to work together? It's openness. And what's a good prerequisite for openness? It's to minimize threat. When you sense a threat, you have specific brain regions that become more active, making it harder for you to be open, and more so, harder to be creative and do things with intention, such as critical thinking. You've heard me say it here before. Your brain has more architecture to look for threats than to look for what's working well. So you have to be intentional about designing against threat and generating openness to help your team work together. How do you do this? Well, let's look at them independently first. To increase openness, one of the first things you can do is to increase your curiosity. And one of the best ways to do this is to suspend your judgment. Think of yourself as a student. And to decrease the feeling of threat, SCARF. No, not that scarf. SCARF. A social experience model from neuro-leadership expert David Rock. Make sure to watch out for things that take away a teammate's status, feelings of certainty, autonomy, relatedness, and fairness. Each of these social elements can be threatening for us, or they can be rewarding. So you can try to do things that promote status and feelings of certainty and autonomy and relatedness and fairness. And what are some specific things that you can do? One of the things that has worked well for me is making permission explicit. If there's a titled executive who oversees everyone who will be gathering, have he or she join the first meeting for a few minutes to express explicit permission for this group to take on the issue. This will remove any implicit job threats when they see without any doubt that they have been asked to take on this initiative and that they should not hold back any of their talents to do so. Another tactic that my mentor showed me many years ago was to remove name badges when starting a session in order to literally remove the titles in an outward show of commitment that everyone's voice is equal. And always, always cover basic needs. Like things like having snacks on hand and making sure the group knows where the exits and restrooms are. It's simple, but it eliminates something to worry about. There are also some specific phrases that you can use, which we give away for free, and you can find the link in the show notes below. When you want a group to connect and work together, the Sidekick facilitation design principle that is a prerequisite is to minimize threat and maximize openness. And now that you know this, go win the day, y'all. Sincerely, your #1 sidekick. Oh, and one more thing. If you liked this, hit the like button. And you can learn more about how we design meetings with our 32-page guide, Make Every Meeting Matter. Click the link in the show notes to get instant access. And we don't just share 12 breakthrough principles. There's a checklist to guide your design and 3 bonus exercises you can do right now to help facilitate your team to work better together. So go get it. We're happy to share it. And we'll see you in the next video.